Welcome back to the continuation of the 4-3 defense. I'm Coach Peters with All About the Basics. Now, before I continue to go on, I need you to do something for me. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified anytime any new material comes out on the channel. So let's get into today. So, all right, now, we're going to be in 11 personnel. So if you're wondering what is 11 personnel, that means there's one back and there's one tight end on the field. Now, that's a little bit different than spread doubles because in doubles, that was a different situation for you. So let's look at how that changed. Now, some of my colors are still the same. They have the same thing, different responsibility, but my red icon changed a little bit from the last video. And what you see within this one is that now it went from a two back to an H or a tight end. Now, for the light bulb moment for me as a defensive coordinator, when I see you take your two off the field and you bring in your tight end, you have made it very easy for me to call the strength and to understand that the offensive scheme have changed. That you are now having to think of more run and pass as being more pass centric because you have put an extra layer on the field that is a little bit bigger and stronger than the one that you once had on the field and less electric. So that's very important to pay attention to when you see players coming on and off the field. So let's just go over the basic responsibilities within this scheme. And then we'll get into the defensive alignment at the end. So, first up, cornerbacks, same as ever. Cover four, cover your quarter. Will, Sam, Mike, same as ever. Make sure that you do your responsibilities. Will and Sam curl the flat, deep middle for the Mike. Nothing's really changed for the back end as well. Quarters coverage, hashing, split the middle of the field. Sounds kind of simple, right? And then let's talk about the people who changed. So first up, I got my weak side defensive end. Now, my weak side DN, he was in a five when it was doubles, but now I put him in a four so that I can base this out a little bit. Because as you can see, my wheel is wider than he once was. So now I have to be able to make sure that we are covering our gaps. And next, I have my tackle. My tackle has moved from a two to a two high to more of a one to put a little bit more pressure on the center and the guard if they're going to try to run any kind of inside zone. And then next, from my strong side tackle, I've shaded him towards this side to the tight end side to give him more of a three to a three eye type of look. And now I've put my DN in more of a five to a six type of alignment to put more pressure on the tackle and to put a lot more pressure on this tight end in this scenario. So as you can see, I've placed him in a position to where he can still be successful versus this alignment within this offensive scheme, even though they may have changed some things within them. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. And this is the 4-3 cover 4 versus spread 11 pro. Coach Peters.